Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for the evening of January the 20th, 2026. I am Mom. Hope you're all having a good day today. It is positively tropical here. It's up to 25 degrees because it was 6 when I went out to walk the dogs today. And tropical heat wave since then. Woo! Absolutely gorgeous out there. I'd say we could all do the universal, but I think we have something stupid for the universal, like, what was it? Fleet marks? Fleet credit, something like that. But only 5,000, so it's a really good excuse to go support some of the lower fleets in your armadas, because you don't have to spend a fortune on it. I have no real idea of what you guys would like to do today, so if anyone has something you'd like to do, I've been leveling this Toon's ships, trying to get them all done, so I can go back and actually play her on some real missions. You know, we haven't done that. We have not played missions on a long time. We haven't done Defura. We haven't done a lot of stuff in a long time. Am I out of stuff here? Or is that just slow? That's just slow. And I oversalted my dinner, so I'm going to be going through a ton of water tonight. I apologize. There will be breaks. I will be running off to get more water as the evening progresses. Let's see. Oh, yes, need to do that, don't we? So I've been trying to do leveling at a somewhat faster rate than doing it one at a time on my own stuff, because I don't have a really good build on this ship. And no, I'm not going to make a really good build on this ship at this moment. So I've been taking one of my other Toons, teaming them up because I've got multiple accounts, and running them at the same time and letting the other guy do all the heavy work. Which actually works amazingly well, except you kind of have to pay attention to two different parts of the screen at the same time. There we go. So we're down at the moment to having the Store Warship, Lachi Kulash, Dyson Science, Dyson Science, Dyson Science, lots of Dyson Science there. I wonder what else I've got left in there. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Is that what I wanted? Ships, yeah. That's what I wanted right there. So that got me up through what? I think I did the Rizian, I did that one. Did I do the Miragaran? Let's see, we'll leave that as our marker there. If not, then it is that one. What else do I have? I swear I've done those two. I've been trying to figure out a way to make little notations of where I am, because I know I did that one. I'm pretty dang sure I did that. I'm darn sure I did the Breen ship, so I'm pretty sure I did the Rizian Corvette. Let's see it real quick. I have to go down and look. Yes, I should take notes on this because I'm doing it on so many Toons. My brain just kind of is like, I don't know which ones you haven't done. Let's see, the Miragaran. Yeah, the Miragaran is done. So we'll just discharge that guy. And of course now I have junk in here again. If anybody has a great way to mass delete stuff, that would be amazing. No, I don't want that one. Go away. And I have no idea if there was a 10 forward today or not. Zatalia has uploaded an image. I should go look. I won't go through that one because there's a bad line in it. Very good, Satalia. Thank you. Oh, hold on. She posted something else I have to go look at. People, don't be stupid, folks. The world is full of stupid. Don't do that. All right, what did we just say that we did? So, have I done this one? Well, I've got some room here. How many do you think I've got left? Quite a few. Oops. Oh, please let me have done some of these, because some of these I hate. I know I did them recently on a different tune. I got enough room for all these? Yep. And then I'll be done with them, and then I just have to go and level all my T5s and T6s that I've got on this account. All this work. Then I have all the missions that I haven't played on these tunes. Alright, that should be the rest of them. I like the password change sheet too, Satalia, and I will put money on that really happened someplace. The last job I had was run by some brilliant, and I do mean brilliant people. These people were incredibly innovative, insightful, well educated. They knew their product well, and they would get scammed by the stupidest scams. And one of my bosses came in one day and said, "Hey, I just got this weird call about blah 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 blah." I said, "Oh, that's a scam." He's like, "What? It's a scam. I I just gave him $16,000." No, no, you didn't. He did. So there's smart, and then there's maybe not that smart. Though I did discover something really interesting today. Oh, there's an ad break coming in. I will wait 3 minutes for the ad break.
Greetings. How can
I haven't done any of these yet. Huh. Apparently, I also have to go finish doing my Klingon stuff on one of my Klingons. Really? Alright. Ooh. Well, what do I need? I need Iconians. I probably don't need Iconians, but I got enough of the other stuff. Oh. Let's do those. Do I have any other elite marks? That is a good question. When it offers me elite marks, I usually take assess stratagems because the only way to get those is in competitives. And guess what? We don't do very much. There's no new ships, so they probably don't stream. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Who hath joined me here? Tis a Graz. I saw you in the game this morning, but you didn't stop in, so I figured you were probably getting ready for work.
Yeah, I just wanted to log in, do
The daily stuff?
this or that, and yeah, if I had gotten in chat, I would have been distracted, and I needed to. I was distracted enough with the game.
I totally get that. I certainly was not going to criticize you over that one. Let's see. Terran gravimetric inducers. I think we'll use those. There's some good Terran toys I might want. Nope, nope, no, come back here.
Uh, the one thing I would like Starfleet Academy to do
Yes.
is talk about the Borg.
Didn't we kind of talk about that the other day? That we agreed it's the Borg tend to get overused, but at the same time, they didn't
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
They couldn't have gone away.
yeah. Well, they don't have to outright you have them as the big bad. Just
What happened to them? Where are
yeah,
they?
kind of just like have a small little section of, oh, here's the Borg. Here's what happened to them 400 years ago. It was the last major outbreak. Yeah, and just have it in a classroom setting of here's a little tidbit of info on them.
Yeah. No, no, that makes perfect sense to me. We do tend to miss them. Here, let me grab this back. There's a Borg reference in episode 2, which we will watch on Friday night. I know
Okay.
Chris has watched it. I have not. I thought I'd wait for everybody and we'll watch episodes 2 and 3. I don't think episode 4 will be out, but we'll know tomorrow night. I suspect they're going to do what they used to do with, one episode. The only time they tend to do multiple episodes at a time is when a show isn't very good. They're like, yeah, we're going to release all 9 episodes today. It's really weird. I'm watching people just shred the series in the reviews. And there are things in it I really don't like. But it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be so far. I
It
admit I'm one
could
episode
be
in.
could be a little bit better.
Oh, yeah, absolutely could be better.
Yeah.
I mean, any one of us could have written better than this because we get the lore better than they do. And I think
Yeah.
we have a better concept of character and things like that than they do. And these are professional writers. But they're trying to write for a specific market, which isn't really us, it's somebody else. But is it awful? No. I think the story of Holly Hunter and Caleb is a good story. I like the fact that it makes the Federation not the good guys at the beginning. It sets it up that they made mistake, big mistake. And that really indicates to me that there's a lot of flaws in the Federation at this time, that they could make this kind of mistake. So it's kind of a good aspect to it. And then there's just awful aspects to it, too. It's got Robert Picardo in it, though, so hey. And they made Harry Kim an admiral, so even more yay, and Tom Paris is still a lieutenant. Some good poetic justice in there. But I
Well,
hope that's all they do for
uh,
Easter eggs. They don't need to do Easter eggs, they need to establish their own characters and stuff like that. I'm sorry, you were saying?
pretty much it's like my view is that pretty much Tom was not really in it to be a have a lifelong career
No,
in Starfleet.
I agree. I
Ha-
think this.
Harry, on the other hand, yeah, I could definitely see Harry being uh, in it to be there for 20, 30 years.
Yeah, yeah. No, he was going to
And
get his career.
yeah, it's quite possible for someone to become an admiral within 20, 30 years of joining.
Yeah, yeah. I think keeping Harry as an ensign while Voyager was running for 7 years. That's. I mean, it's not like he
Uh,
could go anyplace else, but it doesn't, you know, give you any sense of wanting to stay around.
there's not much movement for uh, for them
Yeah.
in that particular where they were.
Oh yeah.
When I say movement, I mean rank wise. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I would have been once they kind of got in communication with Starfleet, I would have said, go ahead and bump up at least one rank.
Yeah, was he? He didn't even make it to lieutenant, did he? Or
No,
did
not
he?
no. It's like Tom. He got bumped down to ensign, but then they bumped him back up to
Well, Tom was
JG.
Tom was in prison, gets brought onto the ship, gets a promotion to lieutenant pretty fast, goes back down to ensign, then goes back up to lieutenant. Correct?
Uh, JG.
Lieutenant JG. Okay. And
Yeah, he got bumped down two ranks, but they bumped him up one rank eventually.
yeah, over 7 years. That's yeah, I realize there's not a lot of places to go up, but at the same time, they were kind of killing off a lot of characters. People died in Voyager, which means you should have had upward mobility.
Oh yeah, and there would probably be times that someone's pulling, wearing at least two, three hats,
Oh yeah,
which means that they should have deserved a at least a brevet rank of one or two ranks above what they were.
yeah. I mean, what's the point in not giving people promotions? It,
Yeah,
okay, maybe they didn't have anybody to do the job. Let's say you are now a lieutenant and you still have to clean the toilets, but at least you're a lieutenant.
yeah, yeah. It's like yeah, at least you have to realize, at least people in the military that it's like, at least everyone needs to realize, yeah, someone needs to be a janitor.
Hmm.
It's not a glorious job, but for a ship to function, you have to make sure that stuff gets done.
Yeah, yeah. So the ranks become more about self-esteem and self-worth than they do about the actual title.
Yeah, the morale is like if you don't notice that, hey, stuff is stuff gets done. Well, yeah.
Yeah, so they should not have kept Terry as an ensign. Just a cheap shot. Well, that's interesting. What have I got here? Oh, I wonder if I have anything. Hmm. Sorry, I found. I'm going through here finding stuff. He's a pilot. He's an intelligence officer. Most of these guys aren't ones I should keep. Oh, I definitely have to get myself some better officers here. Yep, definitely have to get some better officers on the ship. Is there anything you'd like to do? Hold on. Satalia says maybe by then they have self cleaning toilets. I mean, if stem bolts can be self sealing, why can't toilets self clean? So,
Yeah.
they do have self cleaning toilets even these days. I don't know if they're in Japan, but I've seen them in Europe. It's like it's a small enclosed room. Everything is tiled. There's a drainage thing at the floor. And you go in and you use the facility and you leave and you shut the door behind you, and it basically auto cycles a steam cleaning system that sprays down everything with a disinfectant, rinses it, and runs a superheated dryer. So within like 5 minutes, everything is sterilized and clean for the next person. I'm thinking that takes a ton of energy, but okay, that's not bad. Then again, in different parts of the world, they've got like nice outdoor bathrooms. You don't have to go running into Macy's or whatever and see if they've got a public bathroom. I say this as I plot my trip to and from Bloomington, where I do martial arts, because it's a 3.5 hour drive. It's like, okay, if I'm drinking as much water as I should, I'm going to have to think about where are good, clean bathrooms on the way from here to there. All that plotting that's
Oh yeah.
involved. So, what shall we do this evening, Grass?
I assume you've done the event this morning.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to go to 20 hours, and I'm at that point of if I'm going to do 20 hours, I have to get up at 1 this morning. And you know what? I'm not getting up at 1 this morning.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah, maybe one day this week when I come home late or something. I heard there was an earthquake in Illinois today. Was there? Hang on a second. Magnitude 3.8. Oh, it's down in the New Madrid, it looks like. Let's see if I can get a better map here. Just give me a picture of where it was. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, it was south of Springfield and north of St. Louis. So, blabbity blabbity blab. Oh, good. This is the entire thing. Thousands of people across central Illinois were rattled by an earthquake overnight. And then it says what it was, 3.5, where it was, and that's it. That is it. That is not very interesting.
For a while, about 10 years ago, Oklahoma was we were doing fracking here,
Mm-hmm.
and it caused a lot of earthquakes.
That makes sense.
Well, I remember I was working for Walmart at the time, and they had me go over to the toy department to straight, uh, and all of a sudden I felt this, uh, pretty much felt the earthquake,
Yeah.
and pretty much I swear to God, uh, it's like the ground looked like waves,
Yeah, it does.
water waves. Yeah,
I've never seen one, but I've heard that's what it looks like.
yeah. I swear to God, up and down. Uh, Put me in court. I'll testify that that's what you see.
Wow. I was sitting at my desk at Magma, company I used to work at, and all of a sudden my chair rocked forward, back, and came back to center. I'm like, that's weird. I'm thinking, did I imagine that? No. Get up, go out in the hallway, look down the hall, and CERN, one of the VPs down at the other end by the windows, gets up, comes out, and looks back at me and goes, "You felt that, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Didn't find out for a couple hours that we'd had a very low magnitude earthquake, probably in the same area, because there's the New Madrid fault that runs through Illinois, and it's a fairly substantial fault, and in theory, could cause a lot of damage, except it's not near anything. And then there was a aftershock about 1 in the morning that was really, really audible. It sounded like something had cracked. It woke me up, woke my husband up. We thought, the television fell off the wall or something like that. And walked around the house, everything's fine. Then again, next morning, find out there were aftershocks, which was cool.
Uh,
Nobody was particularly scared. It was just interesting.
I'll say this: earthquakes and tornadoes are probably the natural disasters,
Yeah,
the scariest
yeah.
because
That we had
you
a.
don't know. Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say we had a tornado very close to us last year. That
Yeah,
was freaky.
yeah, you don't know when or where they're going to hit.
This was at night. That's even worse.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's like day tornadoes. They're still scary as shit, but at least guess
you can
possibly see where possibly see night ones. Sorry. Pretty much if you hear the tornado sirens at night, just go ahead and go into
yeah,
the safest place where
yeah.
you're at.
Yeah, well, nowadays it's even worse because it's your phone, and your phone's going off every couple of minutes, going, "Cover now. Just find a safe space now."
Yeah, and I can just like yeah, just
So,
just listen to the phone. Listen to the phone.
Talia, he did not say gay tornadoes. I don't know what a gay tornado would be.
Day,
Day.
uh, with a D.
So we had the tornadoes at night, and we're having a lightning storm that is unforgivable. freaking believable. I mean, it's just lightning, lightning. It was intense and terrifying. And I'm used to bad stuff. And then the lightning stops, which was actually worse. Because at least when the lightning's there, I can look out the window and not see a tornado moving to me, even in silhouette. Lightning stops, sirens are going off, and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. Hut, 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 hut. It's Vengeance God raiding with a party of 17. Vengeance God is back from MagCon. Was it MagCon? Was that the name of it? Howdy, howdy. How are you doing? MagFest, thank you. And you look smashing in your Star Trekky shirt. Music and gaming, thank you. I had no idea what MAG stood for, and I wasn't about to go actually do work and look it up. But you had a good time? You looked good. Oh, you just noticed the video game music, which in and of itself would be very cool. Next month, middle of March, they're doing a Final Fantasy 15 symphonic performance at the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra, which is going to be amazing. I'm glad you had a good time. You deserve it. You deserve an awesome time.
Very much so. Music can definitely set the mood,
Yeah.
and you get the right music for the game. It adds two or three levels of entertainment
Yeah, somebody once
to it.
said good music can't save a bad movie, but bad music can really hurt
Can yeah,
any movie.
bad music can ruin a good game.
So speaking of good games, and by the way, Vengeance God, I know you need to leave. We will talk soon. What was it? Voyager, the game is coming out shortly. It's got a February 18th release date now. And when we're listening to it as a prototype, no music. And what a difference it is when there's no music. It's just like no
Yeah,
ambiance, no sensation of being there. It's just stuff on the screen. You don't think
even
you've.
even if it's a the Voyager soundtrack
Yeah.
playing slowly in the background.
Mm-hmm. It makes a difference. It does help the
Yes,
game. So, Maywin, when I was living back in Chicago, we had the Fine Arts radio station, WFMT. And one night, I'm pretty much sound asleep Sunday night, and my husband's playing the stereo in the other room, and I hear the Star Trek music, Star Trek Online music come on. And I'm like, oh, God, I forget to turn it off again. And I start to get up, and I realize I've turned off my computer. It's coming from the radio. They were doing the music of Star Trek Online as performed by an orchestra. And I'm like, that is amazing. And then they went on and did Final Fantasy and did like 6 or 8 different video game music excerpts. And that was just delightful. Well, it sets the atmosphere. So right now, I'm not playing a lot of the music here from, or any of the background sounds here from being on ESD. But there's little bits and pieces. I can hear the voices coming through. I can hear transporter sounds, stuff like that. It just adds to the ambiance, and the music does that too, especially in the episodes. Not so much in the patrols. I don't even know if there's music in patrols. Is there?
I haven't noticed, but I know that some of the TFOs, yes, there's music
Yeah.
with
Oh,
those.
definitely in some of the TFOs. But I think in the patrols we don't have a lot of music going on. Um, I think you get that kind of ending music dun, 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 when you hit the goal. The messages from the announcer can be quite funny. The ones on EST, yeah. The first year that the game was out, they were doing clips from Airplane. The white zone is for loading and unloading only, and so on and so forth. For those of you who've seen Airplane, which is going to be available on Amazon very shortly. Forgot what day they said it was coming out. Let's take a look here, because I thought that'd be a good movie to watch.
Oh, sending a message in Discord.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Airplane is still listed as coming soon, though you can watch it if you've got the free trial of AMC. Let me go over and watch that for a second. Oh, I'll definitely go listen to that.
So it's
Game music's pretty good.
it, oh yeah, the site in question has a lot of stuff from like the 80s all the way up to today.
Some of the 80s stuff gets really fun. It brings back a lot of memories because I used to play a lot of video games in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
The joys of getting off work at like 9 at night, grab a pizza, go over to my then boyfriend's house, and do video games. Back at that time, though, video games were about as fancy as Pong. If you wanted to play anything fancier than that, you had to go to the arcade. And there was always Hotter than Mother's arcade downtown, so yeah, we'd go do it. Let's see. My Starlight says, took my PC apart. Hope to finish rebuilding before missing out on dailies. Oh, you've got time. You can always buy out part of it. I'm committed to doing Vegas, so we are going to go to Vegas. We are going to have a booth for playing Star Trek Online, like we've had in the past. And if you're going to Vegas, come join us. It's like the first week of August. But I bought the laptops yesterday. I bought a couple of refurbished HPs, and I got them home, and I'm getting ready to load Star Trek onto them. And you know what HPs these days don't have? They don't have
CD-ROM.
that. Well, I knew they didn't have that. Ports for Cat 5 or Cat 6 cable. You have to get an adapter. They're all in
Uh,
USB-C now.
uh,
What? What?
this kind of tells you how old school I am. I usually when I look for buying a new computer case,
Mm-hmm.
I intentionally will look for one that has a 5 1/4 inch drive bay in it, preferably at least
Wow. Tell me if you ever
minimal.
find one.
Oh, I can easily find quite a few on modern new cases.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
uh, on Newegg. And the reason why I do that is, yeah, I prefer having at least an optical drive, Blu-ray preferably, in my computer. Yes, those are kind of going out of style, but the thing is, Blu DVDs and Blu-rays are still being released. And here's the upside to that, to having that is I can go to my library and rent and
Yeah,
borrow
yeah,
a
absolutely.
yeah
Absolutely.
the thing is I have software that I can rip a DVD drive, a DVD,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's kind of a gray area if I'm borrowing it from the library. But as long as I'm not selling it,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's kind of pushing the legality, but still, it's like, hey, I have a copy of the latest Avatar that I can watch.
Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, I'm just looking up this HP. It's from last year, and this is a refurbished one, so it looks like it was like $1,200 machine that I got for under 400.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not the best one out there. They had a better machine for an extra $20, but they only had one of them, and I really need two. And the odds of getting two that would be the same are slim and none. The display resolution isn't quite what I want either, but you know what? This is going to be sitting at a convention in Las Vegas, and I'm not taking a whole bunch of stuff out there to show it off. If they want to see a good one, I'll have my big PC there and a big monitor. Mom the gamer, yeah, right, Satalia. Mom the didn't have children yet, and Mom's job ended at 9, so why not go and play video games all night? I don't have to be back at work till noon. I don't care. Oh, to be young and have energy past 8 o'clock again. So, what you up for, Gross? What shall we do?
Uh, Need to do the event.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's take this tune out there and look pathetic. You okay if I'm pathetic with this one?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Anybody else want to join us? Looks very quiet tonight. So this will be the 60th anniversary Star Trek convention, and it looks like they've got a lot of people coming to the show. Where are they at now?
Did they have Kirk coming?
Yeah.
Or Shatner?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's like the first guy in line every time. Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, pretty much is like for the 60th. Yeah, pretty much they need to have every main captain character there.
Yeah, well, this year they've
Uh,
got Shatner, George Takei, Walter Koenig are all there. Those are the three headliners, and what have they got for other comments? 103 other people being there. Quite a few. Quite a few.
any of the TNG DS9 crew?
Brent Spiner will be there. Let's see. Chase Masterson is there. Um, Usually, yeah, Gates McFadden is there, which means Jonathan Frakes will be there. Who else? Oh, Natalia's going to be there. Oh, I have to go say hi to her.
Who?
Natalia Nogulich. She played Nechayev in TNG. But she was living in Chicago when I was living in Chicago, and she'd always be like, we should just get together sometime. Which just, I have reasons to know her from something else. But it's always like, we should get together. I'm not seeing any. Ooh, Terry Metalis is going to be there. Ooh, that would be fun. That's all I'm seeing of TNG people off the top of the list, though they said there's 106 total guests going to be there. So far. I'm really surprised that Marina Sirtis isn't there, because she usually is. But it doesn't look like a complete listing. People are going to be there from lower decks. Mr. Dave, if you're listening, Esri Dax is going to be there.
And Nicole DeBoer?
Yeah. Mr. Dave tries to get a picture of her every time he's there. But there is supposed to be a listing of everybody. I don't think that's it. All right. So that's that. Let me see who else. Yeah. So yeah, if folks want to come join us and talk Trekkie stuff, or Trek Online stuff, we'll be there. What was I doing? I'm running around here. Let's get that queued up for the event. Kobayashi Maru, is that okay, or would you prefer ground?
I'm good with either one.
Okay.
Unlike Taz.
No ground for Taz. I'll queue them both.
We
got ground. Wee woo.
I wish there was a way we could occasionally do an oops and I'm sorry, Chris, we're in ground now, and he can't get away. Although
he has done ground with us on occasion. He's not happy about it, but he will.
Yeah, although that would be like forcing you to do gravity kills over and over.
Oh, did I tell you what tomorrow's endeavor is?
Oh, gravity kills.
Yeah, and I have to do it on 3 accounts.
I
don't have to be happy about it.
I know.
But I thought I would try and get one of them done before I go to Bloomington for class tomorrow. And then Thursday afternoon, evening, we will be doing it at least twice more. What do I have for a weapon here? At least I have a weapon this time. Last time I still had my winter weapons, and it's like, oh, shoot. See? We now have the click the button and then go up here and enter the holodeck when you're ready. So we do have that option of get in line and go up there. We should be able to do it with other things. It clearly works. as long as everybody does it, though. It looks like somebody hasn't loaded onto the map yet. This could be interesting. Might be doing this with 4 people.
Fortunately, it can be done with 4
yeah.
people.
In this one, where it's all in easy mode, absolutely. What have I got there? Oh. Oh, we got somebody back in with us.
Says that she's 1.5 kilometers.
That
never
means
mind.
they're in the ante-room, just waiting to come on in and help us out. Oh, I don't like this weapon. Let's try this weapon. Oh, that's better. More pew-pew. Did he just jump backwards up to the top of that thing? It must have been a glitch.
A feature?
Yes, a feature. So I used to play Avalon Hill board games, which were basically take your turn, fight, other person moves and fights. Then you get one final motion that you get to do, and you could move 1 square in any direction at no additional cost. Which meant you could do the things that meant climbing up a hill, which is normally a +3 movement penalty. The steeper it was, the more energy it cost, the less you could move. Makes perfect sense, except for that last movement one. You could move 1 square in any direction, including straight up the side of a cliff. Which we know they didn't mean to write it that way, but we instantly found out, hey, look what I can do. Ooh. Well, that didn't help. I think I should be able to push this guy into the flaming pits there. But nope. Anybody else? Well, that was easy. What do I need? What do I need? I need some new Kara stuff. I have no idea where I got all that EC. I must have sold something because I have 17 million EC that was not there recently. I have no idea what I
Don't you
sold.
love when that happens?
Yeah, but it's one of those. What did I sell? Oops. I try to keep 5 million in each of their accounts. That way, everything else goes into the shared pit. I've got a lot of stuff here. Holy moly, I've got a lot of stuff here. I've got rewards going back to campaign 4 that I haven't collected yet. Huh. Well, I probably should figure out some stuff at some point here. So do we get 2 boxes for doing that now? Yes, we do. Well, would you like to join me for doing a little bit of ship leveling? Because I'm slowly getting these ships done. We can go run a couple of patrols.
Sure.
Okay. So,
So, yeah, at some point I might need help leveling the ship myself, so.
there you go. There you go. I've got tunes that can help out. And as I was saying earlier, I tend to grab one of my own ships from a different account, team them together, one on one screen, one on the other. Just slightly challenging, but pretty much once the one that's trying to level the ship gets a few pew-pews in, I tuck her out of the way and go off and do something else. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to do Trouble over Tur first. It's against the
Sure.
Alachis. But I think it's actually awarding more XP than the others are at the moment. But maybe that's just me. I've got it on advanced. And I'm launching. I don't think doing it on elite is worth the extra time that it takes.
There it is. You've already went in?
I has launched, yes.
Okay.
And we're here. And yes, I know I don't have to level these basic ships, but I'm still doing it so they're near.
Yeah, you're kind of a completionist.
I am definitely a completionist. Got back from my walk, realized that I'd broken a fingernail while I was out hiking. I could have just trimmed it and been done with it, but nope. Wasn't quite smooth enough. Went off and cleaned it up. Went back to the other room. No, still not quite there. Went back again. Went back to the living room. Nope, not yet. My dogs are just staring at me going, "What is wrong with you, Mom?" What's the phrase? Good enough isn't? What I'd love to do is what Ed and I had done once on a Saturday morning. He grabbed an established ship. I got a whole bunch of ships ready to go, and we went from out of the academy and through as many patrols as we needed to do to get the tune leveled to 65. Just one after another after another. And not counting the time that we spent for taking a break, going back to the academy and dumping stuff, it was about, well, definitely under 2 hours to level level a tune all the way up to 65. I'd like to see if we can do it faster than that. Oh, I got damaged. Don't like damage. There. Oh.
This is Tarsus. The Liberator is taking enemy fire.
And I died again. Wow. Ooh, this ship is not nearly as fun as my other ships have been. So do you lose XP when you get damaged, or you just don't get as much, or does it not matter?
Diverting power to defense
I
systems.
don't think it matters, but that's my opinion.
And so many people are always reminding me, don't get killed, don't get killed.
This is Tarsus. The Liberator is taking enemy fire. This is the Liberator. Immediate assistance is required.
Piffle.
This is Tarsus. The Liberator is taking enemy fire.
If you keep complaining, nobody will think that you're a fun guy.
This is the Liberator. Immediate
Mushroom
assistance
jokes.
is required.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is the Liberator. Immediate assistance is required. Diverting power to defense systems. Request covering fire in our position. This is the Liberator. Initiate grim closure process now.
Someone left you messages. They must be dealt with.
Okay, so there is music playing. Can you hear it?
Music turned off.
Okay. But yes, there is some of the Star Trek Online fight music. What I like to call the Federation fight music.
Many among
Attacks like these are going
Right.
to
What do
continue, now
we
more
need?
than ever.
Yeah, and there's the theme song that pops up because we won. Woo!
Attacks like these.
All right, let's see what that did for that one. Okay, well, that was easy. That completely leveled that ship.
Okay.
Grab another
So next.
ship. Next, let me grab another one.
Okay, take your time.
I'm not even doing much on these. I just find a ship, continue and save, hope everything moves over there. Oh, we have a bird of prey. Let's do that one. Ready, Starship. Well, some of it moved over. Actually, quite a bit of it moved over. How interesting. Oh, quite a bit of salvage. Oops, not what I want to do. Let's try that first. Oh, we'll put you right there. All right, well, what would you like to do?
You still need a level ship, so
Oh, I have like 40 ships to level just on this tune, so I'm good with doing this. Good with doing anything. If you need
hey,
some better pew pew, I will switch to a different ship though.
I don't know. So
Um,
pretty much all I'm wanting is let's have fun.
oh, I like that. How about we do Wanted Argala?
Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna swing by and apparently there's no nebula near where I'm at.
Sure.
But as soon as I get that done, wanted, here we come.
Well, I'm in Wanted. I'm going to kill these two ships because I found out that if you don't kill those first two ships fairly quickly, they'll just die. I don't know the logic behind that, but it's like, you didn't kill them fast enough, we'll kill them for you. It's just interesting. So I've been trying to learn Adobe for Premiere Pro, or Premiere Pro
Yeah.
for Adobe, which is very similar to the software that I use for editing videos now, except the person teaching the tutorial is doing it on an Apple or a
Oh,
Mac or something.
I'm
And
sorry.
uh, she's like, oh, okay, and for this one you're going to hit command such and such. I'm like, what the heck is command?
Function, if I remember correctly.
Control. It's control.
Oh, control. Okay.
Yeah. But then she's got a few other ones. I'm like, you know what these things are. I have not used a Mac in 10 years. But the actual, how you put everything in a line is pretty much the same as it is with everything else. I have no idea if it's got built-in transitions. That's the one thing I like with my cheap software. It's got fun toys. But it got really expensive because they now want $80 a year. Were you the person telling me that I should be able to do video recording through my NVIDIA?
Uh, that might be someone else.
Okay, somebody was mentioning that. I was curious if anybody's done that. Because Dante and I wanted to do some game stuff. And while I liked using demo record, it's got a lot of really interesting functions. It also has the issue of every time you change maps, it stops.
I remember when Wanted was uh,
Challenge?
no, a mission that when it was a patrol, and we would use it to level up
Right,
ships.
right. During that whole
Yeah,
Delta Quadrant thing, right?
yeah. Pretty much what we would have to do is when we get done up to 4 out of 5 done, we would leave,
Oh,
and then yeah, what we would do is yeah, get 4 of the 5 waves done,
yeah.
leave. That resets the counter, and if we didn't level up, we would just restart it.
But these days, if you leave, the timer starts, right? And you can't come back in until the 30 minutes is elapsed.
Yes,
Whether that's
yes,
1 minute that you're in or if you do the whole mission.
yeah. But at least now, if we complete it, if we complete wanted, we can redo it 30 minutes later.
Yeah, yeah.
And the thing is, we also have like 3 or 4 other patrols. Uh, what we're gonna do is it's like okay, we do wanted, ninth role, search and rescue,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Trevor overture,
Yeah.
and this rinse and repeat all of
Yep.
those.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, and probably we get done with 2 of them. Ship's level. Okay, head back to our space dock. Select new ship. Rinse and repeat until all your stuff is
Oh
done.
yeah.
or yeah, or you have like 3 or 4 people. It's like okay, that you're doing stuff with. One person's loading up the ships. Okay, they're done. Switch. Other person's doing the leveling now.
Hmm. So when you're doing 2 people, there doesn't seem to be much of a loss in terms of XP. But when you've got more than two in
Yeah,
there, 3 to 5, it drops really fast.
yeah. Preferably, you want 2 people on advanced kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you and Taz kind of tested it out and found out that
Oh yes, absolutely.
yeah, it's like a advanced or elite uh, is kind of what you want to do,
Yeah. I don't want that. Go.
and it's like rescue ninth roll rescue and search kind of gives you the best results.
Right. That's why I was just trying trouble over turret. That was so far the best one.
Okay,
Because I think you've got a prolonged amount of contact with the Alachi, so you're doing a lot more pew-pew. Used to be Wanted was the one that would give you the most. That seems to have gone by the wayside now. If I look at the list here in theoreticals, XP is on paper the same with the exception of the 2 hards. The rest of it's all coming up with the same numbers, but that's not true. It's not the same numbers. Well, we've got ninth rule.
okay.
Okay, I'm launching.
Uh,
When
open
you're
up a
ready.
little.
When you're ready.
Uh, I'm ready.
Okay, launch.
Okay.
Looks like there was a fight here recently. Sorry to interrupt, but
Say ninth roll.
Ninth rule, yes. Which, because it's ninth rule, it's under T for the.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they organized libraries in alphabetical order, including the thes? The T section
Yeah.
would be like 90% of the library.
Or at least a large part, yes.
Leave enough of their ships for salvage. I'll be under cloak.
Did you kill them all?
Sorry. Yeah, you're still getting XP, right?
As long as I get in a couple of shots.
Okay.
So I got
In
in a
that
couple.
case,
We're good.
in that case, I'll
No, I got.
make sure to let you get a few shots in before I go pew pew on them.
I'm good. I'll get in at some point.
news and
Before
we
you, treacherous. You'll get burnt by the minute. Now,
I got the tractor beam on him.
how about a baseball signed by the Cation Claws? The Birmingham is ready for action.
I hate the Mokai.
Welcome to the club.
Ugh. By the way, you weren't aware of it, this weekend is Days of Doom. Which I have every intention of doing as soon as I get home on Friday. All the stuff I'm supposed to do on Friday, which I don't know if there's anything I have to do, but get it done. But if you have the subspace fracture tunnel, it does make it a lot easier because it'll just, pick up the bomb and it'll take you right in front of the Doomsday Machine. Perfect place to drop it. And then you just fly away again. So if somebody's watching over the starbase, you're fine. Maybe we can do it just before we start doing Starfleet. So I have a very, very old Starfleet Academy hoodie that dates back to the days of Star Trek The Experience at the Hilton. And I was wearing it the other day and somebody's like, "Oh, have you seen the show?" And I'm like, "What? Oh, no, not that Starfleet Academy, the real one." They didn't know. We're so old, or I'm so old, Roz.
I'll say this: the only Star Trek show that I was not around to actually see
Yeah,
was the original series.
I saw it the first time.
Uh,
Actually, the first episode I saw was the first episode, The Man Trap.
yeah.
And I was a little kid. I was a little kid. If I told you what my age was, you'd know what my age was. But I was young, and I got it. It was definitely hitting me at that point where it's like, ooh, cool nerdiness. Monsters on television. Space monsters on television. Ooh.
I'll say my dad was 13 when the original series came out.
Oh, by the way, I leveled the ship.
Oh, yay.
Let me go back and get another ship. Your dad was how old?
13.
Oh, good. He was older than me. Whew.
I'll say this. My birthday's actually at the end of the month.
Your birthday, Graz, is the 31st, and you're going to be 44?
Nope.
How old?
45.
45. You're 44 now.
Yeah.
Did I write it down? Yes, I did, because we were talking about it once. And Zatalia's is a week before you.
Oh, the 24th?
Yep. Yeah, we were talking about it that once, and people were mentioning their birthdays, so I started writing them down. My little notepad here. Pulu Felgar says, my birthday is once a year.
Yeah. Oh, there's an actress, she, that's, okay, not well known, but if you see her, you probably know, seen her around a little bit. Julia Jones. She was in Twilight series as Leah Clearwater. Also, she was in The Mandalorian. Her birthday's the day before Satalia's.
Oh. I'm doing GK for your birthday? No, I'm going to do GK. I guess I kind of am doing GK for your birthday. Wow, Stali's birthday is Saturday.
Uh, yeah, I know you're old enough to know of this person. Nolan Ryan.
What was the last name? Nolan?
Pitcher. Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Pitcher.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
he shares the same birthday as me.
Really?
Although he's a little bit older than me.
Well, speaking of people getting older, there was a interview with Michael Jordan from the Bulls.
Oh, it's like, who doesn't know of Jordan?
I kind of hope
No.
everybody knows who Michael Jordan is.
Okay, there are a few people that don't, but go ahead.
Well, he was being interviewed and he said, well, if the what is it? The 1990s Bulls, 1980s. When they won 5 championships in a row. What would that be? That would be 19. No, that'd be 1990s, early 90s. And one of the interviewers is like, well, what if it was your Bulls versus LeBron's Lakers? Who would win? And by how much? He goes, we'd win by like 2 points. And the interview goes, wow, why so little? And Michael Jordan goes, well, we're all in our 60s now. And I'm thinking, oh, the ego on this man. I love it. I love it.
Okay, let's say let's say that both the groups are in their prime.
Oh, yeah. Definitely the Bulls. Definitely the Bulls.
Yeah, I've seen quite a lot of videos of people asking. Uh, it's like Shaq and then also Larry Bird. Uh, it's like Jordan versus LeBron. Who's better? And all of them are saying Jordan's better.
Yeah. I don't think that's even a question. He was a fantastic player. My sister used to have season tickets, and we went with her once and we got to sit the row behind the Bulls. So, those guys are big, and two, those guys are fast. Let's see, which way do I want to go? Oh, have I done the Vulcan yet? There. I've opened 7 new ships there. Detention hold, yes. Where did we get... We were talking about detention hold the other day. I can't remember what the conversation was where the term detention hold came up. Oh, what it came from 47 Alpha Tangos, we were talking about people who do customer service. And when you get a difficult customer who's just being obnoxious, you put them on hold to go get your supervisor or whatever, and you leave them there for like 10 minutes. And then you come back and do oh, my supervisor's not available. He said I should take care of this. How can I help you? That's detention hold. Since we had a couple people on, it must have been this morning, who do customer service.
Also, it's customer service is like retail. Uh,
Yeah,
I wish there was a day in the year that we could tell the customer what we would like to actually say to them.
there's one YouTuber who makes shorts, and one of them is customer service on the day of Purge.
Oh, trust me. Uh, I wish there was a way I could learn Klingon
You
and
can.
actually translate it into English and just you tell the customer that. Because honestly, I wish I could know all the customers that there are.
Oh,
And
there are
trust me.
plenty of books that can teach you Klingon, and audio tapes
Oh,
and videotapes. You can learn
oh,
Klingon.
oh yeah. Pretty much. I'll just. You don't know the level of stupid until you work food or retail or in customer service.
I've worked customer service, food, and retail.
So you know the level of stupid out there.
Yes. It, and as I was saying today, I've been on the wrong end of that. I've been the one who just gets ticked at customer service. It's not their fault, but there are days when it's like, I know it's not your fault, but I'm going to yell at you anyway because the passwords aren't working again today. Well, we just reset them yesterday. Yes, I'm very aware of it. I had to write it down because we're now changing it every single day, which is when I think Satalia sent out her little thing about people changing passwords. But yeah, I'm really glad I don't do that anymore. And yes, I'm nice to people at restaurants. Even if they're really bad at their job, they're basically getting paid $2 an hour in tips. So they're doing the best they can in a lot of ways. Are you ready for another one, or do you need to go fix another ship?
I'm good. Do you
I
need to? Do you have another chip that
I
you
got
want
another ship. Yeah, I'm not even bothering with anything. I'm just taking him up there and pew-pewing and doing that. Let's see what's
to? Okay,
big.
give me a second here. I wanted to
Sure.
empty out a few of the.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Good evening, Danny Smithy. How are you this evening? It is, I was saying earlier, it was 6 when I was out walking the dogs. 6 degrees when I was walking the dogs about lunchtime. It's now 25. It was 4 degrees driving home from Bloomington last night, and it's a long way. It's about 200 miles. 6 degrees, something goes wrong. There's not a lot of truck stops at places. You know, it might be 30 miles between off ramps, and there's lots of cars, but there's a chance you're going to be out there for a while. I got stuck in my car when something went wrong in one of my older cars, and I'm on I-65 trying to get back to Chicago. The car basically just died. It's 15 degrees out, and you don't realize how freaking cold it gets and how fast it gets cold. And it was still daylight. It was terrifying, absolutely terrifying. So
Oh,
now I've got second pair of heavy pants. I've got my hiking boots with me. I've got a couple of shirts I can wear. I've got some big blankets I can throw on over me if I have to stay in the car. I have 2 handheld hand warmers that recharge from the phone or from the battery from the car, so that at least you can stay somewhat warmer. Gallon of water, a couple of snack bars to eat. Figure if I can make it through the night, I can probably walk out in the morning.
yeah, I'm looking at the weather app on my phone.
Yeah.
And Friday,
Yes.
the high here where I'm at is going to be 39.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
The issue with that is it's going to be at midnight. It's like before
Friends.
1 a.m. And the low's going to be 15 at 11:59. So it's pretty much going to be going downhill.
It happens.
Yeah, and that's not all.
Yeah.
It's going to around 5 6 p.m. It's
Mhm.
going to start snowing,
Yeah. Yeah.
and not going to stop snowing until at least noon the following day.
Well,
And
tomorrow.
uh, it's going to start again on the 24th.
Oh, just a.
There's going to be about a 6 hour gap of no snow.
Yeah, I'm seeing that in the weather report here. Yeah, it's
And
going to be pleasant through Thursday, and then it gets down into the. Oh my God! And Sunday we're going to get snow again. I might not be going to class on Monday. Ooh, yeah, might be taking a
yeah,
day off.
this sun is like uh, Saturday and Sunday. The high is going to be 23 Sunday.
Yep. Oh my gosh! Massive accident just southwest of Grand Rapids in Michigan.
Oh,
I-96. Yes, I have been on I-96 in blizzard. I've been on I-96 on a good day, and it's terrifying. But I'm looking at the
hey,
pictures
Chris.
going, oh, it's awful. Chris?
Hello.
Chris is here? How did that happen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
How? Chris is here. It's
Well,
it's it's after midnight.
it is.
Yes, it is. Probably just got in from walking Hagrid, right?
Precisely.
Uh-huh. Figured as much.
How'd you know?
I'm psychic that way.
Well, that's a superpower I didn't know you have.
Yeah, absolutely.
mhm.
Absolutely. It's the mom power. The
How come
power
you
of
didn't
mom.
win the lottery then?
Nobody won it. They were
Yeah, but
waiting.
with psychic powers, you should have known when and what.
Oh, you can't use your psychic powers to win the lottery. No, no, no. That's been talked about many, many times. You absolutely can't use it for personal profit. Even though I've already discussed that I intend to take care of other people.
Uh,
I'll take care of myself a little bit, but only a little
Well,
bit.
Powerball's up to 209. Mega is up to 250.
Yeah, I bought Mega for Board King because he called me on Friday or Saturday. He's like, "Can you get me a lottery ticket?" Yeah, no problem. It didn't win, so figured, okay, I'll buy one yesterday. It didn't win. I guess I'm going to buy one tomorrow. But it's interesting that the $2 lottery, which is the Powerball, goes up faster than the Mega Millions because people are just like, yeah, I'll wager $2, but I'm not spending 5. Let's see. Danny says, tip top, thanks. Just trying to decide if I should use the legendary Deterrix or the Romulan Thray Dreadnought Warbird. Oh, that is a tough question. Okay, the Deterrix is, I think, a great tanky ship. Doesn't have a lot of maneuverability or speed, but it doesn't need to because it can take a hit like nobody's business. The Dreadnought Warbird is a little bit more nimble. I don't remember what its specs are off the top of my head. Let's see. Wow, that's taking a while to get up there. I love it. It doesn't want to show me the specs.
What are you looking at?
What? Okay, the Thray has a decent hull, but not a fantastic hull. A little bit more maneuverable. And it's not giving me any better information on this one. Turn rate is 8.5, which is considerably better than the Deterrix, which is a turn rate of never. So, it comes down to what's your flying style. Do you like to get in position and just sit there and beat the other people to death? Or do you like to maneuver in and out more? If you enjoy your piloting skills, I'd go with the Thray. If you don't need any of those pesky hull or healing points at all, the ship's just going to sit there and take a beating. Go with the Deterrix. It is a classic ship. At the moment, I'm using Thaw, so either. Yeah, if you're going with Fire at Will, I'd probably go with the Romulan then. Can you guys give me one moment? I'm just going to go grab some more water. I'll be right back.
Water's always good.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No worries.
As I was explaining earlier, I made Spanakopita a couple of weeks ago. froze it because it bakes up really nice. And I never put salt on it when I freeze it because I always forget just how salty the feta cheese is or isn't because it varies every time. So I thought I'll just sprinkle on a little salt, and I forgot I sprinkled on some salt and sprinkled on some more salt, and then realized there's a lot of salt on that. So 'tis a day for lots of water. It was very good. Come on, make that show up. There we go. What do
Oh.
I want that one.
Shuffle Academy is launching a new comic series. 5-issue series titled Lost Contact, and will be released March 9, issue 1.
Did you see that Voyager game is being released on February 18th?
Did I send you that?
Maybe you did?
Yeah, I did send you that.
Well, did you know that then?
Well, if I send it to you, I might have been aware of it.
You might have been aware of it. Yes, you did send it to me.
Yeah, it says a release date. It's coming to Xbox, PlayStation, PC.
We played the demo
Looking forward
on our
to it.
Friday night show, and it wasn't bad.
The new clip actually shows a little bit about the mechanics, and I do like that they explain the combat.
Now, was the Voyager the one where we had to go back and fix parts of the ship? Or was that a different one?
Well, yeah, you start with a ship that has half of the systems offline. You gotta manage resources to fix it up,
Right,
make
okay.
decisions who fixes it up, etc., etc. Yeah.
How much was the deluxe edition, Danny Smithy? Or Dan Y. Smithy?
There's a deluxe edition.
Apparently there's a deluxe edition.
I didn't actually get much chance to dig into it, but I didn't have the time to actually look
Is that
into
off
it.
Steam?
It is on Steam, yeah.
It's on Steam. Give me a second here.
The demo is on Steam. I'm not sure if it's still up, or is it like permanently up, or...
Oh, there's my Steam shortcut. There we go. This is Across the Unknown, release date 28/16. And yes, we already did that one. Want to give me some pricing on this? I like that. I'm not seeing a price. It's free.
That's a demo you're probably looking at.
No, I'm
not
looking
sure
at
about
the planned release date, which is the one you were doing. Oh, it's already on my wish list. That's why. Yep. No, I'm not seeing a price listed on Steam yet.
Steam version is available for pre-order.
Steam version is available for pre-order. Thank you. Thank you very much for
Sure
saying
is.
Tango. Well, Chris, we're going to go level a ship. You want to come play some pew-pew with us? Or do you want to play some pew-pew even without leveling a ship?
I can do either or. It doesn't matter.
Or both. We could do all of the above.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Okay.
What?
I'm just seeing the deluxe edition price. 189.
How much?
That's in my currency.
Oh. That was scary. So I was telling Graz a few minutes ago that I went ahead and got the laptops for Star Trek Las Vegas. And I decided I was going to upload the game today and get everything set up so I know everything's working because I have a 15-day return window on it. Only to discover that you can't use the Cat5 Cat6 connector on the new HP laptops. You have to have a USB-C port.
What does the deluxe edition continue?
So I was not amused to find out that
5 extra missions, 2 new characters to recruit, 3 new types of technology. Whatever that means. Sorry, you were saying?
I was saying that I walked out of Micro Center with basically $800 worth of $900 worth of stuff yesterday, and they didn't mention that I
Yeah.
needed two adapters to actually plug it into my cable.
Where are they from then?
Where are Micro Center
The
from?
laptops.
They're HP.
Okay, why don't they sell them with proper plugs?
I have no idea.
Sounds like they're coming from abroad. So it would be roughly $50 to $53 when it
Okay,
comes to the deluxe edition.
yeah, so 42. If I like it, I hate to buy
Say
the
around
deluxe and discover I
40-ish.
don't like it. I mean, I did
I mean, the
Dune. I
deluxe
bought the
gives you.
upgraded everything. USB-C to Ethernet adapter is typically needed for most laptops these days, but they could have sold me it while I was there, 47 Alpha Tango.
They
I
could
had
have
the
made
credit
extra
card
money
out.
for
I
it.
would have been
Yeah.
super happy. I would have just been plugging that stuff in this afternoon,
Yep.
but nope. How would they have known
Yep.
that the computer that they're selling me needs the adapter? I think they would have known. Wouldn't you know?
Game Excite, the Dalek Entertainment. I've never heard of this
Oh,
company.
I have no idea if I could get away with Wi-Fi at Las Vegas. Well, actually, they might have because I told them specifically what I was going to use it for. And besides, if you're a salesperson, wouldn't you think to go, hey, this is using the
Yeah.
blobbity blobbity blah. Is that what you've got at home, or would you prefer to use the blobbity blobbity blah? And we could sell that to you, and I'd be like, oh, well, yes, that would save me from driving 40 miles round trip to pick these things up. But I found them for $10 on Amazon. But they could have had my money then and there. Yeah, I went through the whole song and dance about this is what it needs to do. I've got my Star Trek specs. This is what I'm going to do with it. I need this, and this. I don't need any of that stuff. So I'm spending money. It's always that fine art of, what else can we sell them? And the ever popular, we could sell this to you, and if you don't need it, you could return it because for the same reason that I didn't drive the 40 miles to go buy it this afternoon and got it from Amazon, I'm not going to spend the 40 miles to go return it for a $10 add-on, even though there's a couple of them.
I do like the master display screenshot from the game showing the cutout through Voyager. And you have all the rooms. It does seem to be moderately accurate to how things were put together on the ship originally, like accordingly to the master display in the game. Sorry, in the show.
Firewolf Renegade says, hi, Mom, I still exist. I assumed you existed. I was thinking about you today. Well, shall we go do a patrol?
Sure, whichever you want to do.
Let's start with Trouble Over Tur. That was particularly successful last time. Unadvanced. You got the flu? Yeah, me too. That was the way to spend my December was with the flu. My martial arts instructor still has it. You can hear it in his voice. It's just, ugh. Nope, you can't. It's going to take about 4 to 6 weeks to completely go away. Except for my instructor, where it's been 8 weeks. They're calling it the super flu. Not that I got that sick from it, but I mean, they're 2 days in bed, and the rest was just 2 weeks away from the gym. Just getting back to the gym. Graz, are you still with us?
Doesn't seem to answer. Graz?
Oh, he may have stepped away.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I forgot I had muted my mic because I was watching some videos.
Drunken Heretic says I had 1 day in bed. Yeah. Well, my instructor was sick at rank promotion, and I always give him a big hug when I go into class. He's like, "Oh, I'm sick. Don't want to give me a hug." I'm like, "I'll be fine."
You weren't fine.
3 days later,
This has been a disturbing day.
it's like I'm just gonna lie here in bed, and the dogs are like, "But we need to go out and we need to eat food." So I crawled to the kitchen to make them some food. Crawled to the door to let them out. And I called my son trying to get some help, and he's like, "I've got this." I've got this flu
Oh,
thing.
glass.
What ship is this? This is the Ferengi Nandi.
Isn't closing. Ilachi warships on interceptor. They're coming from the rift.
When you don't want to go to play Dabo, the Nandi brings the Dabo table to you.
More Ilachi ships on approach. Get ready to fight.
This is the first year I haven't gotten a flu shot, but I'm reading that it probably wouldn't have helped much because it's not the flu they thought it was going to be. And for those of you who aren't aware, when they decide what flu shot they're going to be making the vaccine, or what flu they're going to be fighting with the vaccines every year, they're guessing. Because it takes 6 to 9 months to make all the vaccines. So they're doing the, hey, this is what looks like it's going to be blowing up, and this is the bad one, so we're going to gamble and make the vaccine for X. And it turns out to be Y or Z.
Or Q.
Or yeah. Yeah, when it's Q and you're planning on Y, then there's the problem. Oh, you might be getting your scooter. Excellent. Oh, I died again. Oh, that's interesting. Somebody saved me, I think? So this Friday, for those of you who want to join us, we'll be watching episodes 2 and 3 of Starfleet Academy. I think next Friday, though, we will do something else. Somebody recommended Murder by Death. Somebody recommended Clue. Airplane.
Murder by Death.
Pardon?
Murder by Death.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Natalia says episodes 2 and 3 of Manos. Nope. Nope.
Of what?
Manos. Manos, The Hands of Fate. It is a very bad movie that we are not going to watch because it creeps me out.
Is there a crap ton of lockbox keys involved?
There aren't enough lockbox keys. You could give me all of them and I'm not watching that movie. I've seen it twice. First time I couldn't believe it was that bad and creepy, and then the second time was a different take on it from Riff Tracks. And it was still creepy and horrible.
So, 20 million keys is not enough?
Well, maybe 20 million. I can be bought. I'm just not... Can't be bought easily.
Okay.
Drunken Heretic says Torgo is always funny. I feel bad for Torgo. That poor man.
This is the Liberator. Initiate strip closure process now.
Sounded like it. That's coming. They must be dealt with.
But the Torgo theme is always funny. area is free of Alachi detritus.
Well done, everyone.
Many among us were.
Attacks like these are going to continue. Now more than ever, the Alliance needs to stand together. We'll do what we can for the base and its crew. Thanks for...
The pacing is very slow in that movie. There's pacing in that. If you haven't seen Manos the Hands of Fate, you kind of need to see it because watching that movie is a tutorial in how to not make a movie. It's astoundingly bad. I mean, it makes Birdemic look like high quality art. Okay, so doing that with 3 people still did pretty good. It was 2.5, where with just the 2 of us doing it earlier, Graz, we got 4 levels completed in 1 run. So it takes it down by about 25%, I think.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's totally worse than Birdemic. No doubt they're Drunken Heretic. I like Birdemic. Birdemic's stupid. But I can deal with stupid. Another one?
You need like one more, or
Oh, that's
yeah?
gonna need 2 more because that only took me up to 3.5 or 3 and something, 2 and something. I can't remember.
Well, I
from
can
that,
agree
then
to
it took
do
me
one
up to
more.
2.6. And then you have to go to bed because you're smart.
It's because Hagrid is very impatient and he cannot like go
Aw.
to sleep. He's
Poor
like,
Hagrid.
he's been all over me today. It's like,
Well, I didn't get home till after 11 last night, so by the time I let the girls out and gave them their snack and gave me my snack, they wanted to go to bed because they were super stressed because I wasn't here, and I pulled down the covers, got ready to go into bed, and one jumped up and went in the middle of the bed, dead center in the middle. So the other one went over on the pillows. I'm like, I guess I'm going to sleep on the couch tonight. They're like, no, you have to. Okay, then you have to move. Okay, we'll move. Chris, would you prefer Wanted, Ninth Rule, Strike at Sadia, what's the C one? Clash over Siren? What's your preference?
well, Wanted is easier. I'm not sure about providing points though. I don't know how
Oh, it's
much
fine.
it gives for
Wanted's
these
fine.
days.
I'm not worried about it. I don't care if it takes me extra time. We've already leveled like 4 ships today. So this is just for fun now.
Oh,
So,
Wanted or
wanted?
Wanted. Launching.
Oh, dang it. Went to the wrong one.
Uh-oh.
That's when that happens.
I do that so often. We'll wait for you.
I do press the wrong thing when I'm swapping ships.
Mm-hmm.
I want to scroll and I want to grab the scroll, but no, you just press on the ship. You're gonna get the one you didn't want.
I would like to see some new content in the game, though.
Probably will run for the anniversary.
Oh, Drunken Heretic says, looks like William Shatner's age is catching up to him. What's up? I mean, the man's in his 90s, but...
You mean his posts today, I think?
Oh, did he do some posts?
Yeah.
You have entered an area. Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Local edict. Let's go over now. Their boss might come out of hiding. Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers. We will not go quietly.
William Shatner have a health scare lately, or am I just...
Yeah, he was hospitalized not so long ago.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I had just dreamt that or what. I've been having bizarre dreams. But in my dream, I smelled something and it made me think of a video game, which is like weird.
I'm taking you with me.
So, you know, my dreaming that William Shatner is in the hospital or has done press release or anything wouldn't surprise me if I thought I was dreaming it these days. Oh, that was easy.
Take the suspect into custody. Thank you for your assistance and welcome. We have the.
Right, let's see. If I Google William Shatner, let's see what comes up. William Shatner pokes fun at Stephen Miller for calling on him to control Star Trek franchise. Let's see if I can get anything. Oh, this is one of those. You have to subscribe to us. No, thank you. Da, 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 da. So, a person named Stephen Miller commented on some picture going tragic, talking about Star Trek, but it's not too late for at Paramount Plus to save the franchise. Step 1, reconcile with William Shatner and give him total creative control. Shatner responded by joking about the supposed problem with the scene, focusing on the fact that Hunter's character uses glasses. Oh, I see. He's having some fun with the scene where they share the glasses. Okay, it's a very cute response if anybody wants to follow it. Oh, no, I know you shipped that. Have you delivered it yet? That's the question. No, it looks very funny. It looks like William Shatner can poke fun at himself, which is an unusual attribute for that man, but I'm glad to hear it. Well, that brought me up to 4.1. So almost there. One more will do it. And don't worry, Chris, you don't have to do it. We won't be upset. We actually did ground before you showed up just so we'd have it out of the way.
You didn't know I'm gonna show up though.
Yeah, we didn't, but we still got some ground out of the way, just in case.
That's fair. I mean,
It's a sign
Peace
of our love and
endeavors.
affection for you. Because we haven't figured out how we can
Appreciate.
sneak you into doing it and not let you leave. But we're working on it. On the other hand, it definitely has that advantage of you get into the vestibule, you talk to what's his name, and then you signal that you're ready to go in and start it. And as soon as everybody's in there, it starts. If we can do it there, we can do it on other ones. You joining us, Chris, or
No, I'm just opening some boxes I thought left over from the endeavors
Ah.
during the day.
Yeah,
I don't like them to linger. I like space in my inventory. Don't blame me.
I have space in my inventory. I've been cleaning out stuff as soon as I get it. For the most part, how did I get all that stuff? Don't I have any more salvage? Oh, I do have more salvage. There we go. I did so many upgrades for stuff for the fleet over the weekend that it's absolutely silly. So for those of you in Starfleet Strike Group, I've been taking stuff that's in the new tunes section of the bank. I don't think this tune's in that one. grab it here. I can't do
Because
it on
Hagrid
this
won't leave
one.
me alone.
Pardon?
I'm off. Hagrid won't leave me alone. He definitely demands me in the other bed, so I'm just gonna go.
Well, go take
Honestly, he
care of
was
your
so demanding
baby.
for everything. He was
Of
so
course.
demanding during the day. He's like,
He's a, he's,
pet me!
of
Pet me
course.
now!
He's such a good boy.
Literally climbed me, climbed my leg to just get closer so I can pet him.
Yep.
Ah.
That's how they go.
Alright, well, have a good one and I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Take care, Chris. Get some rest. Say hi
See
to
ya.
Hagrid. Give him a screechy from me.
Will do. Alright, bye.
Night-night. So as I was saying, we've got a bunch of low-level stuff here in the new tunes. And I've been using one of Ed's tunes because I'm getting rid of these tunes. And there's not much I can do with a lot of the stuff that's bound to account and bound to tune. So we have been making some really fun stuff there for the next fleet party. Like some obliviating phaser beams that are boosted up to epic and tweaked out a little bit. Next party should be pretty good. Trying to get a ton of good presents for the next time. Let me know when you're ready, Graz, because after I do this ship, maybe we could I could switch to a real ship and we could do some randoms.
Okay.
This one
I'm ready.
just needs one more. It's at 4+. How about Clash over Saren? I haven't done that in a long time. I don't even remember what it is.
Okay.
Okay. Other than it is Mokai, which kind of sucks, but can't win them all. There we go.
I am Captain Karsnar, and we
Don't remember this one.
Shempak will put these Mokai rebels down like the rabid targs they are.
Okay, fix ships.
Ah, the Mokai ritual. Surely what it means to be warrior.
I'll just stand here and look pretty, Graz. You can just go blow up all that stuff. Oh, okay. Just a fine ship. They're both good ships.
So,
Come and save these worlds. Join me in honorless death.
honorless Mokai battalion. I will later starve at your portal.
goodness, it blew up again.
Only a few rebels remain. Do what must be done. Victory is ultimate. Victory. Come on.
Alright, let's see how that one did. Good night. Good evening. How are you? Did it make it? Yep, it made it. Yay! I'm gonna go grab a good ship. Cross and we can go do something else. Let's see, where's Sun? Sun, there's Sun. So why are we grrring Goody and Night? I really dislike that the 10th bundle isn't just on the store at all times. This, we bring it out when we want, is old. Yeah, but give it 2 weeks and it'll be out. Because the anniversary starts in February. And I will put money on them having it out for that. But I agree, it would be really nice to always have the 10th bundle around. Let's see, is there anything? It was out like twice last year, and the last time was in May. Yeah, they had it out for the anniversary, I think. Or towards the end of the anniversary. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Oh yeah, now everybody shows up. Would anybody like to join us for just some randoms for a while? I think I just bought the 10th bundle on this account. I didn't buy it on the other account I've got. Oh, no worries. No worries. Graz?
Yeah,
Some randoms? Does that work for you?
sure.
There we go. I had to put on a better ground weapon than I had. Wee woo?
Woo woo.
See, I don't need Amazon to tell me that they're delivering my package. I have the dogs. So, I'm going to be doing 2 uploads of the entire game. How long do you think that's going to take? I haven't done it for years. Hi there, little one. Don't even look at me like that. It's not that time. Oh my goodness. Somebody wanted to play this the other day, so this is perfect. As long as we don't get gravity kills. If we get gravity kills, I will be very annoyed. No, it is not time. Don't. No. No, it's not. Yeah, with a good team, the queen doesn't need no stinking feedback. Well, that was fast. It was normal difficulty. How did you wind up doing it on normal? Or were you soloing it? Hello, Mr. Dave. The Dave has arrived. Hi, the Dave. Ah, okay. No, Mr. Dave, I have been very busy today being depressed. So I did not watch any television today. I will go look it up, though. Probably Thursday. Since I get another fun drive up to Bloomington tomorrow. Yay! I hate these stupid swarmers. So I still don't understand how the troop strength meter here runs. What are we doing? How do we make it work to our advantage? What are we trying to make it do?
Okay, so pretty much you want to stop Voss transports from getting to their loading spot,
Okay.
while at the same time you want to help uh, Alliance transports to you want to help them get there. So,
So shoot down the turrets, correct?
yeah. If it's red turrets, you definitely want to shoot them down.
So if I was going to tweak this one, I would make this sequence a little shorter. Since we still have 3 minutes to do it. 7 seconds left. Well, that was easy. Oh, we already got the shuttles? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, pretty much as long as you have a decent escort with a decent DPS, they just go straight through and cannon scatter volley gets them all.
Wow. That was impressive. What, guys, chicken, you're not going to launch anymore?
They are related to chickens.
There, there's some over there.
There was.
Oh, there's one over there still. Get it, grass. Poor shuttles. Well, that was interesting. Would anybody like to join us for a couple more randoms tonight? What else is interesting? Bluefelger says, you know what else is interesting? Many things. Oh, I don't know. I was hoping I knew. Oh, I know many interesting things. Star Trek, though, yeah, we could use some new content. We really could. I mean, we left. Where did we leave this? In our last mission. Oh, the Midas Ray. That actually wasn't bad. It's relatively a fast mission. And all that matters extremely short, which, much as I love Axiom, I think it's a great mission, it's long. It can be super long. But we should take an inventory of people who need to run tunes through some of this stuff. If you've got a tune that needs to go through some of the episodes, let us know one night and we will do that. We are going to do a bunch of other things over the next oncoming weeks. But we'll see. Anybody else want to join us for some exciting randoms? I'm sure you've been asked this before, but if you had to compile your dream team, what would the crew and the ship be? We're talking standard Trek canon, correct? That's a good question. Sure, whatever I want. That's different. I'm gonna go with canonical Trek, so anything that's been television, movies. But I'll skip the books because that gets weird. Books get too diverse. Captain actually is a really tough one. There was a time when I'd go with Picard, but I think currently my captain would be Shaw. He's very, very sure that he's right, and when he finds out he's wrong, he admits it. First officer. That's a good one. I want an officer who's fairly courageous, intelligent, knows how to run the ships, is willing to tell the captain when he thinks he's making a bad decision, but is also willing to back down. We should play this on stream sometime. Yes, you know what? We are. We're going to play that on stream sometime. We will. We're going to play that on Thursday at Pula Felgar. So I'm not going to finish that out. Let's do another random here. Play what? Play the what's your ideal ship and crew? Weeboo?
We will.
I have class tomorrow, but we can do that on Thursday. I'll send out a message so, everybody's got a chance to think about it. But anybody in canonical Trek? Movies, TV? First officer is a tough one. Because Riker was a great first officer because he had all the attributes. But he's too old now. He's too knowledgeable, too experienced. He would not make as good of a first officer. Seven of Nine comes up as a very obvious choice, but the same thing. Primetime peeps. Define primetime. Just TV shows, no movies? Of course, there's not really much added in the movies, is there? First officer's a challenge. Wow. Yeah. Riker in his prime, absolutely. Sulu in his prime would have been good too. I don't think Spock was the best first officer. Great character, great officer. But as a first officer, he would point out logical alternatives, but he didn't have passion. That's why he had to do that whole Greek course of Spock and McCoy to talk to Kirk. Well, we can wait till you are around, Felgar. If you want to give me a night that you plan to be around, we can make sure we do that game that night. I.e., if you're going to be around next Tuesday, we can play it next Tuesday. Okay, perfect. We will do it on Thursday. Then I will send a message to the cognoscenti. Oh, fine. If you're not going to go, I'll stay here.
Well done. Satellite is back online. We'll launch tractor mines against the Hurt ships.
Okay, those two are done. Oh, all four. Yay.
The last of the refugee ships heading down.
No, it's a
Escape
great
Alpha.
question. I
Protect them.
love it.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
We've done things like pick your favorite episode and fix it. The Lower Decks episode of Next Gen? Which was the Lower Decks episode? Oh, I'm trying to put the Lower Decks together with Next Gen. The one with Cedo, right? That's a great episode. The one with the Drumhead. If you guys remember that one. That was a great episode too. Extremely well written. Right. Well, we think she died. She just never came back.
Herc Dreadnought on sensors. Be careful. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Your random crush in Next Gen? No. Tell us about your random crush in Next Gen. Oh, really? Because she was cute, because she was smart, because she was capable.
Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
Well, same response to you there, Satalia, because she's attractive, because she's smart, because she's capable. Yeah.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
Ah. Well, at this moment, Satalia, I have red, purple, and pink hair, so do I qualify as a redhead?
Speeding up the evacuation. All lanes will be utilized now. Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
I didn't even see the dreadnought appear. Graz. Or should I say, good night.
Sorry. No, but no. Am I sorry? No. It came in within range of me, and
Then he didn't.
yeah, pretty much it's like if they knew what's best for them, they would be 15 light years away, running away from us.
Just teasing you, Satalia.
Down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
When I first started deciding I'm going to be a redhead, one of my co-workers, kind of one of my bosses, is like, wow, your hair is, and she wasn't a nice person, wow, your hair is really red. I'm like, well, thank you. I know she was going, that wasn't the response I wanted. That's the response you're going to get. Why are women so catty to each other when they're working together? And I realize that most of you are not females and therefore probably not able to answer that one. I've
Oh.
never worked with guys who get all kinds of catty at each other.
Okay, what does catty mean?
Oh,
Sorry.
oh, did you see Brent, or rather, oh, Brenda, that batleth with those shoes?
Okay, okay.
Or did you see Susan and her eyelashes? She must have
Okay,
gotten them
okay,
from a
yeah.
dead moth.
Eh,
That's catty.
pretty much just like we'll rib each other about something and then let it go.
So the people I worked with last, the guys, all the guys in engineering got along and
Refugee ships
socialized
heading down
together.
escape
We all
route
socialized
Alpha.
together.
Protect them.
The guys in production all got along to the extent that one of the guys basically adopted one of the new guys because his dad had left him when he was a kid. So he became the the father figure for this guy. And then a couple of years later, the guy who was his coworker introduced him to his sister. So now they're literally family.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
My mother and my paternal aunt
Mm-hmm.
were college roommates and became best friends.
Yeah.
Well, this is before my mom met my father.
Okay.
Well, they decided to visit my family that was living in Tulsa.
Okay.
And both sides of my family, my the females have their sense of direction inhales profusely. While on the other hand, my the males of my family have a pretty decent sense of direction. They know how to get from A to B.
Okay.
So they got lost and called up my my dad.
Okay.
Well, my dad said, "Okay, where are you?" Oh, yeah, I know where you are. And that's kind of how my parents met.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea how my parents met. Probably the only. No, I don't think anyone who's currently alive knows how they met. My brother might know a story of it, but all I know is they lived in the same town and at one point they worked at the same place.
And
But that's all I know.
I'll say this. Another interesting fact about said aunt and my brother is they share the same birthday, but
Really?
they're 1 year. They're my mom's 1 year older. But yeah. So at least fortunately, my I know my mom's birthday, and
Hmm.
thus I know my paternal aunt and paternal uncle's birthday. Uh, the aunt in question is the fraternal twin.
Wow, this is something I haven't seen in a while. With the way that the TFOs are structured, as soon as it's done, the team breaks. So doing the GG at the end of it is getting rarer and rarer.
Oh,
And somebody, so somebody wrote GG while we were breaking up the team at the last moment. I'm like, oh, that was so nice of them. I'm going to respond, so it's up there, and I'm able to respond in a private message and GG, and they just responded with you too. And I wrote back TYVM, and they said, what does that mean? TY
TYVM. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. They wrote back with a laugh. But yeah, we need to get back to just before the team breaks. We need to make sure everybody's saying the thank yous and all that because when the teams are good, it's fun, and when the people are nice, it's fun.
Oh yeah.
Shall we do another? You guys up for one more? Anybody want to join us for
Sure.
one more? So, Apulu Felgar, you say you have a story similar to that. Are you going to share it? Thank you very much, MR. What does the MR stand for, Satalia? No, we are not going to have our snack yet. No, I'm not going to smack you. Just going to scratch your head. Do you want to come up here? You can come up here, but we're not going for a snack for a little bit. The little one insists on coming up here. I knew a person a long time ago who was at that time in his 20s. He was adopted. He married his adoptive mother? divorced her. Then married her again later. Wow. Hey, Citalia, the mic noise is not coming from OBS, and it's not coming from my mic, but it's entirely possible that it is a artifact coming through on Twitch, if you're listening on Twitch, because I don't see you here in Discord. And it's not an unknown thing. We've had some issues with this. I was like, way too much information, dude. Yeah, wow, yeah. Did he happen to live in Alabama at the time?
I wouldn't be surprised about that.
Oh, I wouldn't be either. No. Well, I was reading something about two kids who were both adopted by the same parents, and over the years they fell in love with each other. They're adopted, they're not biologically related. And their parents were so freaked out. They're like, no, you can't do that. That's incest. They're like, we're not biologically related. It's still wrong. No, it's not. Did he duel with banjos? Very good question. I want you to know I'm sitting back a little bit further from the computer than I usually am, Citalia, and I read that as, did he duel with turnips? And I'm thinking, okay. Well, you said you wanted to get down. Okay, last time. If you're staying up here, stay up here. Okay, did you just hear static that time, Citalia? Just now? Okay. Because I just did something with my mic cord, and I thought, well, maybe it's in my mic cord. Lurk while I do the event. Okay, we will. How about I hit one more random? Does that work for everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Random it is. So apparently if you click on something immediately after random, you can see what it is. I have not figured out how to do that yet. So getting back to it, how long do you think it takes to load Stove from into a brand new setup?
Maybe at least 1 to 2 hours, I think.
Okay, that's not too bad.
But I could be wrong.
Well, I was thinking it was going to be in the 3 to 4 hour range because it's been so long since I've done it. But the last time I did it was
Wee woo.
wee-woo, on a completely different setup, and I had fiber. So, 2 hours on fiber is great. But I was hoping I could start it tonight and let it run during the night. And wake up to having it done in the morning and not have to deal with it tomorrow. Right? Right? Graz, if I said
Yeah.
I have some rutabagas, would you know what I meant?
You have rutabagas?
Rutabagas. You know what a rutabaga is, right?
Roughly, yes.
Okay. Citalia, do you know what a rutabaga is? Oh, this one. Kittimer and Stasis, I have to put you down, little girl. This one Mom has to think about. Is this the one with the various levels in it? I think it is. Do I have a better weapon? Yes, I do have a better weapon. Okay, we're good. Europeans call it something else, which is... Hold on, we can launch. Oopsie. Which is where this all started. There was some guy from Europe who was doing his YouTube going, I just heard of this thing and we call it this word, and you Americans call it a ryutibagi or something like that. And I'm thinking, of course it's a rutabaga. What the heck would it be if it wasn't a rutabaga?
Swede?
Right, that's what they call it, the Swedish turnip, or the Swede. Why am I remodulating? But I have never heard it called a Swede. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of rutabagas. They're fine, but they're not my favorite. Then I thought, well, maybe it's just, I know what a rutabaga is, but maybe Americans aren't familiar with it? Oh, my. Where all they come from? Yeah. What figures? Is this one you like?
Eh?
Philip Belgar gets gain salvage after he cleans everything in his inventory yesterday. Okay, who's doing it? Okay, that person's doing
I
it.
will.
I think somebody already went. Oops, that's not where I want to go. Don't run that way, Mom. Run that way. Well, that was well timed. Now, the question is, how do we get out of here? Following this dude who seems to know where he's going. Yep. Fine. Well, I'm getting better. I've run it a few times now. Oh, that's where the two are. Cool. Now I know where both of them are. Graz knows where he's going, it looks like. No, we gotta go to one room first. Is that down here?
I think,
Back there?
yeah.
No. It's gonna be a little too late. Let's run up there and get stuff. Is this the one where someone has to do something downstairs to trigger, and the people up top need to destroy the triggered thing that the person below is triggering? Kind of the other way
Yeah.
around. So there's the 3 levels. The ones on the left-hand side are alpha 1, 2, and 3. The one on the right hand are beta 1, 2, and 3. When the people get close to the power node, the voice says, hey, we sense that somebody's at alpha 1. And the person, I believe, below now has to trigger alpha 1 to drop the shields. Is that correct, Graz?
Yes.
Okay.
I was downstairs, and whenever you or whoever got near beta 2, I'd be like, okay, second console, beta location. And I
Mhm.
would trigger that. The shield went down. You guys would destroy that.
Right, so it works. We do part of it. We trigger it, but then he's got to drop the shields. But in the meantime, we've got to also take out all the Borg that are surrounding it and continuing to attack. So sometimes it doesn't quite work. So if, like, the four of us all go to Alpha 1, we usually have a better chance. But if it's a well-equipped team, you could split it up Alpha 1, Beta 1. And then the next level down is 2, next level down is 3. Then we run all the way back up, and there's 2 IMRs, which are something molecular replicators. Those both need to be triggered, not destroyed, but triggered. Then we run to that last room, and there will be a Borg boss in there to fight. So if somebody knows what they're doing when they go down and is paying attention to what's going on, it's pretty easy. Obviously, that went really smoothly.
Got a green goblin here on a cute green goblin here on ESD.
Really?
Yeah, okay, here, let's see here. Data's gallery. Okay, I posted it in Data's gallery.
Okay. Let me take a peek there. Oh, that is a good green goblin. An Andorian green goblin. She looks like one of the cookies.
Yep.
You know what, Apula Felgar? We can walk through that a little bit slower if we have a team, that's all ours and we're not racing through it. We could actually go through it. That one went really well, though, because we didn't have a ton of smoke. Because sometimes there's so much smoke there that you can't see what's going on or where you are. But that one was pretty clean. No worries. Yes, I know what time it is. Well, I'm going to head out of here because the dogs are explaining to me that it is that time. Time for the piece of chicken jerky. So, everyone have a wonderful evening. Graz, thank you for joining me. Apulu Felgar, thank you for being here. Oh, hush, hush, hush. Gwydion Knight, thank you for playing with us. Citalia, good to see you as always. For everybody else who is here, stop. Drunken Heretic, 47 Alpha Tango, Mr. Dave, all you wonderful people, go have a great night. We will see you on Thursday night because I'm going to go to class tomorrow. No, I was saying have a great night, Mr. Dave, and thank you for being here. Yes, I am leaving you. I have to go take care of the doggers. It is that time that they require their snackage, as you can hear them. Plus, in theory, my adapters should be downstairs so I can load up the new computers for Star Trek Online for the convention. So have a great night, everybody. Thanks for being here. And would you stop that? Would you stop? I'm trying to say goodbye and you're keeping me from doing it. Have a great night, everyone. We will talk to you later. Thank you, Graz.
Welcome.
Bye-bye.